guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can probably tell, I have no makeup on, and that is because I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial. And instead of a nice pretty makeup tutorial, I am going to show you one that involves these. Now, I'm going to show you how to do a deer makeup look that you can wear for Halloween or a general fancy dress party. It is super quick, super easy, so let's get started. So the first step is to get your base makeup on, and I'm going to use the Bourjois Air Matt foundation. So I've popped a little bit onto the back of my hand. I'm using an expert face brush from Real Techniques. So you're going to work this into the skin all over your face, just as you would normally. Do blank out your eyelids and your mouth. Now once you've got your foundation on, you're going to go in with a light concealer under your eyes and cover any blemishes or redness. So I'm going to use the Rimmel Match Perfection concealer in the shade 010, which is Ivory. Once you're happy with your base, you're going to brush through your brows with a spoolie, and then we're going to work on filling them in. Now I'm using a Morphe M158, and it's a double-ended brush basically, but use what you have handy. So I'm just going to brush the brows upwards to make sure that I'm getting the most volume I can. Now once you've done that, you're going to use your hard angled brush, and you're going to pick a brown eyeshadow. So I'm actually going to use the Naked 2 Basics palette by Urban Decay. And with my hard angle brush, these are the colours in here, you can see mine's very well loved. I'm actually going to use Primal, this colour here. And I'm going to fill in my brows as I would normally. Now remember, this is a fancy dress look, so if you don't really like your brows too dark normally, just go with it, because we're going to bring it down to the centre of our nose in a minute, so it won't look quite so harsh. Once you're happy with your brows, you're going to go back in with the same brush and the same eyeshadow, and you're going to bring it down from the bottom of your brow to the end of the nose. And you don't need to do it in one perfect line, you can just drag it through, and you can start off softly and darken it up in a bit. Once you're happy with the two lines you have down your nose, it's now time to add a bit of contrast. So you're going to use a white liner pencil. And what you're going to do is just simply draw in between the two brown lines that you created on your nose, and you're going to blend it into place. And just do it graduating into your forehead. So don't press as heavy as you get to the top of your nose. Okay, now you're going to also take the white under your eyes just to lighten up under there, and you're also going to take it just around here, so creating a T basically. So once you've done that, it doesn't hurt just to step a little bit further away from the mirror. Just make sure that you have an even amount of light going on, and I'm quite happy with that at the moment. So I'm going to move on to the next stage, which is to put a shimmery, very light eyeshadow all over the eye socket. Now, all I'm going to use for this is again something super inexpensive, and it's the Revolution palette. This is the Redemption palette Iconic 2. I think this is about £5, and it is such a good dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palette, the Naked 2 palette. So all you're going to use is this colour here, the third one in. It's just a very white, shimmery colour with a little bit of peach to it. Once you've done that, all you're going to do is go back in to your Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette, or just whatever brown you've used for your eyebrows and your nose so far, and you're just going to use a really fluffy blending brush. This is a Real Techniques, this is actually a base shadow brush, and you're going to soften up these two lines down the bridge of your nose. If you find that the brush isn't working for you, switch out to something slightly more dense. I might actually try the eye shading brush from Eco Tools. And you'll see that I'm actually blending it even more under here. And this is just to create a bit of a depth in your eye. Think of it as an odd deer sort of contour. Now all I'm doing is taking that exact same brown and really dragging it very gently under my brow bone. I'm leaving my eyelid alone at this point. So I think we'll leave the eyes there for the minute. Now comes the fun but slightly scary bit. When I work with bronzer, I like it really natural, and this is the point where we're not going natural. This is where it really does. I mean, you're not going to wear this out, let's be honest. You've got 2 lines down your nose. I'm going to actually use Hoola bronzer for this. So from Benefit, this one here, it's a really good matte bronzer. That's all I'd say. Feel free to pick a shade that for you is going to really stand out on your skin, but just make sure it is matte. This isn't meant to be shimmery. You're using it to create contours and create definition on your face. You're going to load quite a lot up onto your brush. I'm not going to tap off any excess, which might be a disaster. And I'm going to just use it on my cheeks. Whoa. Yeah, this is what you want to do. Crikey. You are not finished with the bronzer just yet, is take it up on your forehead as well. So same bronzer, same brush. Just take it on that hairline. And you can really see now that you're starting to get some good definition across your face. Goodness me. Right, once you're happy with your bronzer, I'm going to use a Real Technique setting brush just to blend in ever so slightly. Now we are on to the nose, and all you're going to use, I'm going to start with a kohl pencil, and this is the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer. And I'm just going to very gently, or I'm going to try, and just define the bottom of my nose. Now what you're going to do is connect your nose to the top of your mouth, and you're just going to take it down to the point on your Cupid's bow. Okay, so once you've got that, you're then going to line the top of your lips with this pencil as well. Once you're happy with the general shape, you're just going to go and fill them all in. Now once you've done your lip, I'm going to go in back with my foundation and just white out my bottom lip. You're going to go back in with the white liner again, but this time on your eyes, and you're going to tight line the bottom of your eyes with this, but also cover your lashes and take it under your eye as well. Now grabbing my hard angle brush from earlier from my eyebrows and my nose, I'm going to go back in with the exact same shade of brown, and I'm going to basically drag it under here. Okay, I think I'm going to leave those there. They're not perfect, but I think it'll do the job. Now once we've got basically our face, apart from the white speckles, is done now, so you're going to pay some more attention to your eyes. And in the same palette, I'm going to use the exact same brown we've been using all the way through on a tapered crease brush, and I'm just going to run this right the way through my crease. So once you're happy with your crease, I'm going to go back in with the bronzer that I used earlier. So for me, that was the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to intensify this bit underneath my brow. Grab your liquid liner and line across your lashes. You can do a flick if you want, you don't have to. I probably won't, to be honest, just because I'm going to pop on some false lashes in a second. Right, so there we have it. Once you've lined your eyes with your liquid liner, it is time to either opt for your mascara or your false lashes. I'm going to be brave and try and put on false lashes on camera for the first time. I picked up 2 pairs of lashes from Superdrug. They were £1 each, so perfect if you're just doing a fancy dress look and you're just going to throw them away afterwards. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had to go and use the proper mirror in the bathroom to put on the false lashes. Doing it one-handed with a mirror and a camera was very tricky. But anyway, I've got them on. Touch up any joining marks with your liquid liner if you want to. And I'm just going to go in with a very light layer of mascara just to make sure that my lashes and the false lashes are joined. Once you've done that, you are on to the last part, and this is where your trusty white liner is going to come back out, and you're going to draw the specks all over your face. You're going to put some on your cheeks, some above your brow bone, and you're just going to do them in small little circles. And last step is to add the antlers. So just add on your lovely antlers and you're away to go. So this is it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This is the final Dia makeup look. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been really fun to recreate this, actually. I went to Halloween last year dressed up as this, so I was racking my brains before filming this to try and remember exactly what I did. If you do wear this makeup look, please do tag me or let me know on social media that you've done it. I'd love to see what it turns out like. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below to let me know what you think. And thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!